Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Let's get some bananas in chat so we can so I can see when we're live, and I'll start doing stuff and things. This thing's been running around the clock, hasn't it? I better go check up on all of our drops. Also, reset the belt. Yeah, definitely need to update the pack again soon. But Jetator is a busy man, so I'm sure he'll do it when he can. And that rhymed. Awesome. Bananas. Thank you, Desmond Taylor. Do appreciate it. There we go. Everyone's saying bananas in chat. Awesome. We are live. That's good to know. Very good. So what are we checking up on here? Spider eyes. A little bit more of those. That seems to be about the same. Might not get those actually using these spikes. Yeah, everything's basically gone up a tiny bit. Also bones slowly going up. Same for coal as well. Actually really slowly. And redstone up to 43 blocks. That's terrific. Okay, we're farming that. So I got lots to talk about this episode. We're going to do building, we're going to do projects, and we're going to do them efficiently from now on because of something that I'm going to show you over there in a second. I do just want to say though, the pre-stream song was Fever Ray, When I Grow Up. So if you like that song, as always, go and check out the album, self-titled one, Fever Ray. It is really, really great. I'd highly recommend listening to that album. I wrote a blog about it, so if you liked what you heard, then something to read, something to listen to. Yeah, and it's seriously, it's a great record, one of my favourites. Anyway, yes, so Phil71994 says, X, you sound mad. I am very, very mad right now. Do you want to know why? No, I'm not mad. I couldn't even think of anything. I'm fine, I just probably need to start talking a bit because I haven't been talking for a while. Done lots of recording today. A little bit tired, but not terribly tired. And so welcome back everyone. TBN Ready is here again, and I said his name correctly. Hello Laggin, welcome back. Oh, and a noise in my ear immediately. Hardcore MVP has subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription, buddy. Do appreciate the epic support. Here's a little sword waggle for you. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. You've got it at the right time because we just got started. So, what do we got over here? This is our project board. I want to fill this entire thing up with projects, and then whenever we need something to do in a stream, we've got these to refer to, and I think this is going to make things more efficient because I can think a lot more about, do we have the resources to do this thing, yes or no? Because a few projects we've done recently, we've kind of been scraping by on resources, and you know, with that kind of preparation and knowledge, you can get a lot more done. So when we look over here, we'll be able to determine what we want to do. For example, if I say, hey, let's make a netherrack nether brick farm today, we go and we type it in, we have a look at what we need, and we find out that, hey, we need to boil sludge. So then we can learn about how we do that, which I actually don't know. We get sludge from animal farms, I think, which is one of the projects I want to start next. And yeah, it just means that we can sort of say, rather than me thinking on the spot, what am I going to do this episode, we come over here and we decide based on what's over here. So one of the small things that we could do today is the auto chisel system. That's going to be an item filter system that takes blocks, converts them to their base form, and then puts them into our chisel building blocks storehouse over there. So the chisel room down below needs finishing, and we're farming coal, which means we can make more and more of those blocks. When are you streaming Hermitcraft, says Moldu1988 in chat. I don't know when the next live stream will be, sorry. I regularly stream this and occasionally stream on Hermitcraft. So this one says, finish the end lapis farm. Yes, we started that, we never finished it. Tree farms for all tree types, good idea at some point. Increase power output, upgrade planters. We tried doing that, we didn't have the resources, so we need a food farm, we need a slime farm, ghast tear, cactus, netherwort. Find a way to permanently farm emeralds. I think I might have found a way to do this. But no, it requires something we don't have in the pack, but something we could make. I'll go down there and explain it quickly. So someone tweeted me a potential solution, and basically like their idea would work just in a slightly different form over here. The problem we have with this is that we can't take out liquefied emeralds unless it's the selected one like this. And then all of this is going to get taken out and it's going to go back on top of the blood. Well, what we should do is control this with a clock, and we should make it run at a pace where this thing will never be emptied fully. If that makes sense. And so that'll take some trial and error, and that's something we'll do another time. But yes, that'll be a way to have that running around the clock, and then we can make it a permanent farm, which is cool. Which is very cool. TBN Ready says, X, I won't talk because I need to go to the toilet. Okay, thanks for the toilet update. Exclusive Tinker's metal farms for bronze. Yes, some of them require farming into a smeltery to make the new metals, so that's something we can do. QED room is that thing on the side. Finish up the blaze farm and future farms, and make more ender chest setups for machines. This is something I didn't talk about last stream. If we have a look over here, you can see that we have a bunch of redstone furnaces over here. And around the back we have an ender chest that goes in and an ender chest that goes out. So what you can do, I mean this is all powered as well, is chuck things that you want smelted. Okay, Autumn has informed me that chat is on. I usually have that turned off while we stream. I don't even notice. I don't even notice what's going on. Yeah, if I put items into this chest, they will get smelted and go back into the storehouse, because they'll come out into this one, and then they'll go down into the storehouse, which is really cool. So that's some things that I've been doing. And let's go down below and head over here. Right, so we were working on this room last time, and I feel like we should continue with it and get it finished. Yes, that's what I feel like. Of course I'd feel like that. I've noticed immediately though that these blocks right here are incorrect. They need to have those ones behind them. So we need to find a ceiling block, and then it's a case of probably crafting a lot of blocks and redoing everything. Heikler, oh my god, the name again. I'm going to call you Worder. I probably said that before, didn't I? So Worder's saying I got a tileable lapis farm you might want to use. Did you tweet me that? Because I saw someone tweeted me one, and I looked at the way they'd done it, and I thought when we go back to that project, we'll probably like do something very similar to that, because it was really well designed. It was very, very well designed. MLG Foundy Sin says, where do Asuma from? If you mean where am I from, I am from rainy England, where it rains all the time. It never ever stops raining. That is a slight over-exaggeration, but it rains a lot. It really does. It was raining today. My sound is breaking. Shall I refresh, says Toby Bennett, since you're the only person... I wanted to do something really trolly there, like, says Tony Bennett. Oh, no, that was a terrible... Okay, I can't do me talking and breaking up. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to do that at all. I guess I could do this. I could say, alright, if your name is... can't hear me right now, then your Twitch chat and because that way it might be audio cutting in and out. Yeah, that's about the best I can do. Oh. Casfu is back. Welcome back, buddy. And A Provo, welcome back again. Let's go have a look at these materials. Which ones do we want? We want voidstone. Wow, are we down to like our last stack of voidstone? That's kind of not surprising, actually. Oh, let's have a sip of my Irish. I got Irish cream coffee today. Chubb says, my sound is broken. I hope you know I was trolling you. Oh, that's tasty. Really tasty. Alright, so what are we doing? I've already forgotten what we need to do. We need to grab like tons of voidstone, factory blocks, and... what else are we using down there? Futura. Let's see if we have any... this stuff? Yep, 4, that's not enough. So 3 types of chisel block to craft. And that is not the right one. So these ones are stone, stone, bricks, and redstone. Just do all of these by the stack. That was not a stack. You have to shift on those ones, but these ones over here you don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isuma is finally on the coffee front, says Electrical Grid. I've been drinking them much more frequently lately again, but some of these need using up. Okay, so that was one of them. Factory was the other. Our factory blocks. I down here. Okay, iron, and that gives you 32 each time. We'll still do the same amount. So 4 stacks of iron. Wow, that is all of our iron. That is, we have really been like going through that. Huh, I guess we'll have to do half the amount of that then. Which means we'd need 2 more stacks of stone. Can make some iron rings there by the looks of it. Bam, and oh god, that gives you a stupid amount of blocks. In you go. And why does it take... Oh no, I probably just didn't divide this up correctly. I thought it took more of the iron there for a second. Bane of Cupcakes says, modded Minecraft, destroyer of iron. Yes, it seems so. I've been thinking about putting a time machine in there for the iron. We could probably do that temporarily. Do I have a spare time machine? I think I might. No. Or if I did, would I put it here? Yeah, look, I got an imaginary time machine right there. Okay, cool. I just noticed some of these things can go back. Yep, keep picking up things from those witches, which is really irritating. Right, so that's almost all of our factory blocks. There's the rest. And we need, I think, 2 more stacks of those. Hey X, what's the time over there? Says hello lagging. It is 7:15. Yes, it is. X, drink your tea. Don't have tea today, got coffee again. Do we need like a stack of redstone? Oh, there it is. We've got that. I said there wouldn't be much crafting today. It would appear that I lied. Bam. So a ridiculous amount of stacks of that. And the last one is voidstone. No, yeah, voidstone. Which I cannot remember the recipe of. Right, 4, yeah. That'll be easy enough. 4 obsidian, 4 stone, 4 stacks of ender pearls. I do like this music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how has everyone's day been? Has anyone got an interesting story to tell? I have done nothing but record Hermitcraft and more Polybridge today. That game is great, but I encountered a level I just couldn't solve, which is kind of like a first, really. Because I've been able to do all of them so far, and then this one just, nope, couldn't do it. Had to give up. Bam, there we go. How many stacks of factory blocks did we get? Seemed like a heck of a lot. Maybe not so many. Okay, we're going to bring 4 of these, bring 3 of those. We've already got actually a couple on here. And what was the other one that I just put away? The Future. Right, so if we grab 2 of those, then we should be, actually we'll grab 3 of those, we should be good to sort of finish this thing up a bit. Flippino says, I helped with a musical thingy on my school. That sounds amazing. A few policemen came to store where I work during today. Okay. I thought you were going to say came to my school or something. Pot of God says, hi X, just joined the stream. What are you doing this time? Finishing this room, I hope. That is the plan. My bike got stolen, but I found it after in a forest. Weird. Dinosaurs, it sounds like someone just took it for a quick ride somewhere. Maybe they had somewhere they really needed to go. I don't know. But that sucks though, getting your bike stolen. That really does. Plastic is made of oil, and oil is made of dinosaur. So the plastic dinosaurs are made of real dinosaurs. Think about it. Ruotramp, that is an amazing point right there. That is that's actually brilliant. I like that a lot. It's like reincarnation. Wait, what's going on over here? We have, oh right, the third one is the corner, and then we have there and there, from top to bottom. I've also got problems in the middle of this room as well. One of my flatmates has stolen my honey. Not a major issue though, says 8Brover. Depends what they've stolen it for. Joe, I like honey, but it looks really odd sometimes. Different types of honey that you buy, some of it looks like awful after you've opened it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, some types of honey, they look like they've gone off before they have. Right, we'll grab this over here. Tin Force of Intel, Triforce of Intel even. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We have just started building this room, or attempted to finish building it. I've run out of cobblestone again. Let's go back and get some more. Let's see if we've got more bedrockium as well. TBN Ready says, X, I love your Polybridge. Who here has been enjoying the Polybridge series? I absolutely love that game. It's awesome, and I've been thinking after I finish all of those levels, I might do some community levels as well. So, yeah, it seems like a really popular game with all of you. Cobble is over here. And this stuff we're going to use so quickly. Let's take 3 stacks for now. Lots of people saying me in chat. Yeah, it looks like a ton of you love that game. That's great. Not I can't even get into it. Mumbles, that's alright. I mean, it's just one of those games. It's very... excuse me, I say it's one of those games. Oh, it looks like someone added glass up here. Just like all games, it's different strokes for different folks, you know. Some people like it, some people won't. I personally love it because I've always enjoyed bridge building sort of... What would you call them? Like sandbox puzzle solving games, I guess? I really like that kind of thing. Like, there's no, and especially with that game, they really homed in on the. There's not one like solution. It doesn't have to be a perfect solution. It's all about like devising interesting ways of solving and building bridges, which is cool. Cube Coding says Polybridge is top. Yes, top. Top of what though? I like that saying though. That's cool. Asuma, use your builder's wand. I can't really because it builds next to. We were doing single pillars then. Would have been the same as placing one. Maybe in the corner we could have used it. But the thing is, if I try and place this, it's got to place it next to one of the same. Also, this goes all the way down in these points. It's a good thing I crafted a load of it. They emit light. They emit a tiny amount of light. I've just noticed that. Which is cool. X, do you know a joke? Magma Slime, I am really bad at thinking of a joke on the spot. I'm not that person. Now, which colour did we go with? Was it purple? I think it was purple, that looks like. Yes, there we go, same colour. Felion, welcome back to the stream, buddy. Some of you are still saying they've just joined. Feels like someone's always joining. We'll have to do a little reminder every so often. We're just building the base down here at the moment. It's going to take a while to do. We should probably start on the ceiling and finalise the floor here. I think bringing in these blocks, these concrete ones, are not doing it. They just don't feel like they belong here. At the same time, this concrete like needs something to complement it, and the glass at the back did that a little bit. But that was about it. Yeah, I reckon this needs to be lowered here. Maybe we could use some sloped blocks at some point. I'm not sure. I'm really not. Let's remove these though. I did have some ideas yesterday after I finished streaming, and then I sort of wasn't sure what to do. Hi X, I just started playing your mod pack. I'm new to modded, so I'll be following your streams. More hope to learn about everything. Alright, cool. If you are new, always start with Tinker's Construct. That's the first mod to learn about and to use when you play modded Minecraft. And we're using it right now because they're the modded tools. They'll basically make your life a lot easier. X, do you get this joke? It's kind of geeky but awesome. There's only 10 types of people, those who understand binary and those who don't. Yes, that's a classic joke right there. Rapid Turtle says, hey X, I got a joke. How do you make a space party? You plan it. Lol. A space party? I don't get that joke. I am the sort to not get jokes sometimes, so it might be me, but I don't get that one. It's probably just me. What is this room for? It's for the mob farm in the middle. Before I do too much of this digging over here, by the way, that's going to be the start of the next section, isn't it? Yep. So that would mean the blocks go across like this, and I need to dig away bits we're not going to use. That'll do. We need to do the ceiling as well in here. Oh, planet is in planet. Need to planet. Right, got it. Man, that one flew over my head. I was thinking it has to be something with the answer, but nothing apparent. And of course it's just planet, yep. Right, so I reckon this roof being flat could be a bit of a mistake. So here we've got like visual depth, and then we're going to have it drop down, so that sort of breaks that up. On the ceiling though, I feel like we need something clever going on. And I'm not sure what to do at the moment. Also, we need lighting. Yes, we need lighting in the glass. Now, this coloured glowstone, how do we make it? Let's type in glowstone. Strange. Oh, we're on the third page. That's why. So let's say we want purple. Purple dye and paintbrush. I don't have purple dye. If we had a few bits and bobs of it, I might be able to get away with that. Let's actually go see if we do have any. Maybe if I let that sheep farm run, we might have a few bits to use, but 3, get 7 for each one, 21 in total. I'll probably find a way to waste that. That's not good. Hey X, what's your favourite mod? I really like Chisel. Building with Chisel is a lot of fun. Cube Coding says, is there a way to suggest music? Well, you could suggest music to me, but to change it on the live stream, no, there isn't a system for that at the moment. Okay, while we think about this, let's at least build a little bit more. So it's 3x3s, then a bit like that, then back to 3x3s. All good. You can chisel it. What can I chisel? Eames? Is it Eames? Looks like it might be Eames. Oh, you're saying I can chisel the glowstone. Oh! Oh! Thorwood says you should do Game Dev Tycoon again or do another YouTube series with it. I'd like to find a different game that's similar, but I couldn't play the same game again. I did actually play it a little bit myself with mods, and it felt like I'd forgotten everything that I learned about it, so would sort of be starting from the beginning again, having to figure out the game, and at the same time, it just kind of felt like, you know, we'd done that and there wasn't too much new. Even with mods, that game doesn't really feel that much different, so I decided to pass on doing that again. What did someone say a second ago? Chisel glowstone, yes. That's what we've got to do. So where do we get our fans from? Isn't it these transparent technical blocks are actually the fans as well? Let's place them here before we do the fans. 2, 3, bam, like that. 1, 2, 3, over here. 2, 3, up the top. Cool, it's definitely coming together well. I'm getting a lot of requests to play different things. I'm only going to be playing this stream. It's generally how we roll. Right, that's the one that we're using. There's 2 of them actually that look the same, but one of them animates differently. Hey X, you should do deleted link. It's updated from the last time you played it. Just say the name of the game, because I can't click links while I'm streaming. That wouldn't be very clever, would it? Right, let's get some lighting on this side. Oh, we've chucked away my stack of cobble. Stack of glowstone as well. By the looks of it. Is that correct? Not in the middle. Do a setup tour. Triforce, we sort of not done a lot the last couple of streams, so I'm hoping to just crack on and build. You forgot the purple border. I don't think I did. I will. Oh, you're absolutely right. Thomas, thanks for reminding me. Oh, that makes a big difference. That means I've got to tear out everything I just built, doesn't it? Okay, glowstone blocks and glowstone as well. So a stack of no, that's one stack of that. When all the actually, I think the blocks are just these. So let's go like that. Right, at least we know how to do that now. And again, my magnet is just picking up all this rubbish that I don't want. Don't want the bottles, no thanks. Also got a couple of spare building blocks. There we go. Iron can go back in there. Good stuff. Cube Coding says, will you play mobile games? Probably not. Like, I don't really play a lot of mobile stuff. I watched your Agario video, it's awesome, says Sean. Which one is that? I didn't put that out, like, recently. Must be referring to a different one. Yeah, totally forgot the... Damn it, that's really annoying, because now I've got to just rip out everything we built. Great. Typical me, that. Oh, it's going to be a slow one, isn't it? I'll be building this all day. Okay, let's grab that other void stone. So next time we build a big room, we've got to remember that means building will take forever. Let's build this up. See, now we can use the builder's wand, which is magic. Like this. Bam! There we go, the whole next bit done. Oh! Captain Law says, I've got to go. It was nice here. Have a nice afternoon. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for coming by and watching. Magma Slime says, what is this song called, please? It is called Invasion. Invasion is the song. I guess we don't need all of this here as well. What is your favourite tech mod? I don't really know. I've not really played with all the mods enough yet to know. I quite like the one with the pipes and transfer nodes. I think that's extra utilities, right? That one's pretty cool. Some of you asking how I'm flying again. I get that question every single stream. It is the Belt of Flight from Runic Dungeons. Do you live in Britain? Yes, I do. Sean, yes, I do. Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime or game? I have never played... Isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! A card game? I've never played that. I see it advertised, and the adverts don't look very appealing. 1, 2, 3. I think it's similar to Pokemon, isn't it? Like a card collecting game. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Kind of missing Tinker's Steel Swords when I play Xisuminati. Oh, are they not in this one? Fair enough if they're not. We just have whatever we have. I don't know, Joe takes care of the whole thing. TBN Ready says, will you ever play Minecraft Pocket Edition? I had Pocket Edition on my phone. I had to uninstall it because it was just wasting space because I never play it. I can't play Minecraft on a phone. It just, like, without a mouse and keyboard, I don't know how people do it. Like Console Edition as well. Just seems so bizarre to play, especially shooters. Shooters are one of those games that I never understood. Like, why are they popular with Xbox controllers and stuff? Because it seems to me like you get a much better grasp of the game, like controlling it through using a PC mouse and keyboard. Ah, delicious. Oh, it's tasty. Potter God says, X, can you play RCT 3? I might play RCT 2 in the future, but I don't have 3, and I don't really like it either. I played it... Well, I can't even remember if I even played it. It just looks so horrible. I really don't like the 3D graphics. Those fan blocks, we have to go craft those, I've just realised. So, what we can do next is another 2 rows of that. Why don't you stack? Glowstone dust. Glowstone dust. Just... Oh, that's already a stack. Wow. How did I not notice that? Let's put these into place. Getting tons of requests to play games. Can you play KSP? Can you play mobile game? I'm playing Xisuminati and I'm going to keep playing it, alright? Just saying. Just every single stream, people ask me to play something different. I don't get it. This is what we're streaming, peeps. Did I do that the right way around? Oh god, I done it the wrong way around. Brilliant. Back to square one. That looks like End Dungeon, says Ale Sanders. Yeah, it does a little bit. There's a little bit of similarity. I think it's probably these blocks sort of look like Eye of Enders in the item frame. That'll probably be what it's looking a little bit like. So this time it's the other texture because I put them in the wrong way around. Brilliant. So that's our lighting for the room. Do want to put lighting in the ceiling, I think, as well. Bam, that looks alright. What else would it look like? We know what it's going to look like. X, what are your favourite genres in games? I like sandboxy games, actually, like experimental ones. I like a bit of strategy. I don't know, really. I don't really play a lot of games, apart from what I do for YouTube and streaming. I don't really play a lot at all. Have you ever played Spyro, says K-Toast? When I was a kid, I absolutely loved that game. It was a really great game. I remember it really well, and it's one of those ones that you go back and look at, and like it's like not as great as you remember it looking. Like, it didn't really have great graphics, but that was a really cool game. Oh my god, why are there things flying at me left, right and centre? Just chuck them all back down on the ground. My inventory is full. What is the name of the fan blocks? These are technical blocks, my friend. I cannot say your name. Hi X, what have you done so far, says DieGuy77. Pretty much what you see is what you get. We've just been building. Right, so we need to craft some technical blocks. The next ones to go down are these ones. All the way to the top. Builder's wand on the side, and now we need to chisel more. Look, all the blocks go flying as soon as they're inventory space. So silly. So I feel like this side down here should definitely be different. At least in some bits it should be different. Let's get more of those ones going. There's only one type of magnet in this pack, right? Says Cubed Panda. I don't know. There's the one that I'm using, and that's all that I know, really. Cool. That is definitely going to look good on all four sides. Let's say that. That works so far. We've got to figure out the floor. And the lighting. And I think I said the lighting was going to come from the glass at the front. I would like to pick up those blocks. Yes, there we go. Alright, so we've got magma frequency glowstone. If we chisel this stuff, we should get some more. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad. Thanks for letting me know about that stream. That's cool. Alright. So now we want to figure out our placement pattern. It looks alright, doesn't it? We could also put a panel on the front of it to make it look a little bit different. We've got the fans at the top. Yeah, I got to go craft some more. Romali. Crafty Dude says, please call me my friend. Aww, you're all my friends here. Come on. Right, let's say if we do this every other one like that, it's going to be a bit powerful. Actually, it might sort of work because it doesn't look bright. It looks kind of dark and it fits in. I should probably use my pick, shouldn't I? I think it's no, it's not instant mine when you're floating. It almost is. So that would be on each side, and to be fair, it's probably a bit much, but I think it might just work. Also, I want the dark glass. You know what, just so much rubbish on the floor in my inventory. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Sulfur, coal, we don't want it. Salt, we don't want it. There we go. Right. I'm thinking we want to bring in some sloped roofs, right? And I was about to use cobblestone. That actually wouldn't work. What would work in this instance is probably more of this block. So you're going to have to bear with me here. Would that look good exposed on the side? It probably would. Oh, and now, now that happens. Go back to the other block. Let's change this one over then. So, oh, a couple of people are saying eat in chat. I just noticed it myself. I looked over the chat and I thought, aha! You guys didn't say anything, but you did. Drink your tea, says Asuma's dad. Hello. I am not... Oh, noise in my ear. Puff Nugget has resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for the epic sword. Epic support. Gonna give you... Oh! Ghostly X giving you a sword waggle there. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. That actually looks seriously cool, doesn't it? Dimensional bread right there. Good stuff for you. Makes you disappear. Right. We need some cobble up here by the looks of it. Bam. So if we go like this, then it'll repeat over here. I reckon this is going to look good where it's going. We'll need to leave a gap, although I'll just break that block later. Why did I stop again? Like some invisible wall there. How is dimensional bread different, says Spike. You just saw how it makes us invisible. Oh, I actually did that to the wrong point. Yes, that needs to go back by 1. Okay, so then we would remove this and replace it with dark glass. Don't know if it's silk touch. I think it is. Did we get that? I think we did. Bam, so we'll put that there. Then we're going to have some carpenter's slopes, which we don't have room for in our inventory right now. And then we've got to do the roof in there as well. So much stuff to be done. What about down the bottom here? Still not got too many ideas for this. But it's definitely going to go down by 1. And this is where all that clutter is coming from, because I keep going around digging stuff. Yes, I do. X, what are you drinking? I've finished drinking. Actually, no, I haven't. I thought I had. I've got an Irish cream coffee here. Oh, there we go. Chubb says, assuming you just gotta love sweets and candy, eh? You know I don't like sweets and candy. Or maybe you weren't here when we talked about that the other day. Could have just not been here. Hey X, I was just taking a break from playing Xisuminati and saw that you were streaming. I'm a noob at modding Minecraft. This is the mod pack. Perfect level for me, says KD0209. That's awesome. That is cool. Hey, what about this block down here? That kind of... No. No. That doesn't work. We've got to look through some more block options, by the way, because we have got a lot of them available, and I'm not sure what ones to use. So maybe one of these, right? That colour didn't work, but... these ones are all a bit too mental, really. I mean, that looks cool, but in large quantities it'll probably be a bit much. Let's try some factory blocks. We did this before, we went through these. And you know what, I'm not sure we got anything here, really. Maybe that stuff, that's kind of grey and not terribly doing too much. Actually, that doesn't look too bad at all, really. Kind of feels like it's a bit of sort of undecorated, if you know what I mean. Like everything else has been given a bit of polish, and then this has just got like the default, the default factory building stuff going on. I reckon that might be the way to do it, and it could probably go in the inside as well, you know, and look not half bad. And then we just put in the occasional lighting bit, like in the corners. I reckon we should give that a try. I reckon we should give it a try. Let's take that. Let's also get some more of it in reserve. Spider eyes, we don't care for them much. It looks unfinished, says Supreme Ender. Yes, but that's kind of the point. Like, this is the... I don't know, like the unfinished sort of ramp in the middle. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a building complex, I guess. And like some walkways through them could be made out of that. So going with that vibe, it looks like this bit has sort of just been left a little underdone. Or something like that. Got to be careful with right clicking on these things. If you click above, you can make a right mess. I reckon that looks really cool, actually. I really do. It makes me think that this bit over here isn't quite right, but I'm not going to mess around with that anymore. Let's fill in a whole nother bit down this side. Supreme Ender says, I know X, that's what I meant. Aha! Alright, so we're on the same wavelength then. That's good. Oh, that's the wrong block type. How did I get to that one? Oh, I must have used all of... No, I didn't use all the other one. Whatever, let's just put it in this guy. I saw that I had 9 and I thought we'd just put it in there, but no, we've got another 5 as well. Yeah, that definitely needs to go under the glass, though. do a little bit of that. Yeah, I think that's going to look good going in there under the glass. That really is. Again, right, we've got to clean up the loads and endless amounts of rubbish that keep coming into my inventory. Concrete can go back in there for now. Cracked stone, mossy stone, aluminium, diorite, nether ends. X, I'm back, says a wild Chio. Welcome back, buddy. Oh. Right, what are we doing next then? More of this void stone over here. I guess we know what we're putting here, so we can dig away some of this. Leave the glowstone there for now. Then we've got to craft up some glass after that. Quite a bit to build. Over on this side, by the way, I want all of this to be different. Ah, and we're still doing the roof, so I'm going to go grab some chisel blocks soon when we have to head back next. I'll leave that there now, for now, because that side might be a bit different. So, where is all of that regular void stone? We need to change that to the stuff right here. The evil stuff. That is not void stone. There's more of the evil stuff. Right. Needs to go in that little gap. All the way around like that. There we go. Wasn't this the Wither Skeleton spawner, says Die Guy? It was, and still is a Wither Skeleton spawner. It doesn't give us skulls though, it's so annoying. Loads of people in chat said it would. Once again, I think a lot of people are guessing more so. I mean, that's fine if you want to guess, but state it's a guess. Oh, and we got a noise in my ear. Must clear my throat here because my voice is going. Missima _0 subscribing for 8 months in a row. Absolutely epic level of support right there. Thank you. Oh, I don't have a sword. Quick, give me a sword. Thank you so much for the epic support. Do hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. Thank you once again. And let's get back into this. Where's my builder's wand? Let's fill all of this up with the filthy void stone, the skull void stone. It's a little bit ugly. That's kind of the point. Right, we'll bring it down as far as that on this side. Lapis for the win is saying over and over again in chat, who likes lapis lazuli? I think you do. I got this weird hunch that you like lapis. It's just a builder's hunch, right? There's that other type I'm looking for, this one right here. Let's just drag the last of those blocks down there. Okay, so where are we at? It's all sort of coming together in the middle, and the roof is lagging. Also, we got those lights over there. I'll tell you what, they kind of look odd from the other area. I think the spacing here has got to be a lot more. Let's take out... not that. But we did it anyway. Let's take out that one and this one here, because it feels like that's too much. And we'll go build the roof next, so it all ties together. Oh my god, just got Tech X in Binding of Isaac after... you don't know, one of the most OP items in the game. I tried to play Binding of Isaac. I actually put a fair bit of time into that game because it was pretty good, even though I didn't know what I was doing much. It felt like you just had to keep playing over and over again, but I didn't know what the objective was. And I watched Hypno play that from time to time. And I never know what he's doing, but he knows what he's doing. He's always talking about going around doing this, doing that, and I'm like, oh, okay. Man, this thing is filling right up. Definitely filling up. Okay, so what do we need from this chest? We probably need some more of that. And we probably need some more factory blocks. That should do us. And then some slopes. Probably going to need... I'll tell you what, I'll take 2 for now. Because we'll probably go there, build something and realise I don't want it and then come back. Is Pam's Harvest Craft in this mod pack, says Mr. Minigames. I don't think it is. Do think that it is not in the pack is what I think. Okay, so if we do this with the roof, we add a little bit of shape to it, a slope in the room, which I did want to avoid. I do like doing some bits blocky, but it just feels like up the top here there might be an opportunity to do something cool. Right, so we'll fill that in, put the rest of these down. And that shape alone already I think looks cool. It's just what material are we going to use? Something purpley would make sense. Good thing we've got loads of purple blocks. In fact, I think I know what block I want to do already. I reckon the plain one, that one right there. Kind of goes together all right. I reckon that works just fine. That on the edge there doesn't look quite as good as I thought it would. Might need an extra something with it. Love the music, X, says Exoskeleton. Awesome, glad you like it. I like it too. It's a bit of a suspenseful song. What is it called? It's called Slums. That is the name of the song. Song reminds me of the final battle in Oceania of Time. What game is that, Oceania of Time? I know that game. That name rings a bell. Oh, is that Link's? No, what is it? Zelda? That's the one. Not a game I've ever played, but I know it's very well liked. Loss of Purple, is that deliberate because it's your colours? J-Hawk, not deliberate because it's my colours, but definitely a deliberate decision to use purple. It's just kind of like how it came together. Because I always wanted to use this in this room, so we ended up doing that, and now there's lots of purple up here. Right, at least we can get this middle bit sort of done. We've also got to do on the inside, above the dark glass, all of that needs sorting out. Quite a lot to be done, really. But if we just build it all one bit at a time, when we know it needs doing, it will get done. Asuma doesn't know Zelda. What? Yep, Zelda's one of those games I just never played. I have said it before, I'm not a big gamer. I wouldn't even call myself a gamer. Somehow, I play games for a living, though. That's just how things work sometimes. Did I accidentally... No, I thought I accidentally placed one on top of it then, creating one of those panels. Right, so once it's on all sides, we can really get... No! Why did you have to do that? Come back here. Yeah, we really start to get a sense for it. Okay, more of those. Right, let's fly around and have a look. It kind of looks good from all sides, actually. It really does. It looks very good. Kind of looks like it could have been a bigger thing, the whole sloping in, but it's done now. We'll leave it like that. I do think these corners are going to have to go. Actually, see, the thing is, then they've got those blocks behind them, and that's kind of pointless. Let's see if we can do something interesting up here. This may or may not look good. Oh, I've already got it on my hotbar. Can we wrap this around? No, it creates little breaks, doesn't it? Right, and that looks kind of awful. Okay, we won't do that. But we do need to do something else up here on the ceiling level. Add glowstone to the slopes, says Exoskeleton. Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. We're going to get a little bit of light from down below if we add more of those in. So let's put a few more of them into this thing. They'll go at this height, and that will illuminate it a little bit. Actually, it'll probably illuminate it a lot. Quite a few of those things floating around. Okay, this is going to light all of it up. We've got a noise in my ear. It's GBV. It's GBV. I was going to say GBVB, and then I sort of went to say something else, and then I realised that once again I managed to mess up saying words. What did you expect? What do you expect, GBV? What did you expect? Thank you for the subscription. Do appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. We have had like 3 new subscribers today or something like that. It's been absolutely crazy. One thing I do want to do in the future is set up like a subscriber goal thing, because I've talked to someone briefly about getting a set of icons, like a big set of chat icons, like all done by the same person. And if we do that in the future, then we can unlock more of them, because you get chat icons based on how many subscribers you have, and I've got loads of cool ideas. Like, for example, we could do cups of tea, we could do bananas for the beginning of the stream, and I don't know, some other ones for assumerisms and all sorts of weird things that happen. Like, we definitely got to have one for catching butterflies. That's a must. That's an absolute must. I mean, there's already chat icons like Evil X, but they'll be done properly and they'll look super cool. Why am I going around doing it like that? I'm just talking and not thinking at the moment. Let's break the rest of this glowstone because it's all over the place. And we want our room to look a little bit more consistent. Also, picking those up would kind of be helpful. Let's see if my magnet can help out here. If we just change them to the right colour, then we get some more glowstone. That is how you get free glowstone, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure I change them to the right colour, though. Okay, I think that's it. I've got a T reminder in chat. That's another thing we'd have an icon for. There we go. Excuse me. Rapid Turtle says, how do I subscribe? Somewhere on the Twitch page there should be a little link saying subscribe. I do believe it is not difficult to find. It should just be below the video somewhere. But the truth is, as you can tell, I don't 100% know because I don't actually watch a lot of Twitch really. I watch like False or whoever we raid for like a couple of minutes after I stream each time, but otherwise I'm not much of a stream watcher. I do really like competitive StarCraft though. That's one thing I would like to watch more. I remember Total Biscuit did a video talking about how to understand what they're talking about, and then I went and watched some and it was just really awesome. It's just basically like sports, but with a computer game. They're like one and the same. Oh! Let's put those back. Let's put those back. I subbed this stream, says Hydro Skelly. It looks like it didn't work because there's no icon next to your name. When you sub, you get a little assumer icon next to your name in chat, which is cool. Alright, that is all of them. Oh, except one, and we got one bit left. Gotta say, it does look a little bit odd and ugly, but at the same time, because there's a pattern to where all of those blocks are, it looks pretty cool as well. So I think that one just about worked out. So we'll chuck that down there. Man, this is really cool, this room. It is shaping up. X, do you have Silk Touch pickaxe yet? I do not. Can you believe it? I do not have a Silk Touch pickaxe. We can't disable the spawning here, can we? I just thought of a clever way to potentially disable it. Yes, this is a really clever way to... Oh, noise in my ear. We'll check that in 1 second because I want to disable this. If we remove the free Tesseracts, then this is disabled. Also, we're not picking up the Tesseracts. That is very worrying. Cannot get rid of the Tesseracts. 1, 2, and 3. I want that Tesseract. Basalt, you can... Oh no, I think the Tesseract went in there. That's really bad. That's not what we wanted to happen. Now we need to go get our Tesseract. So we had a noise in here. It is a block in the stars. Has subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription, buddy. Absolutely awesome. Do appreciate it. And how many is that today? I have not been keeping count, but that is awesome support. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Let's go over here and have a search for that Tesseract. No. It says no. You can't press T. There we go, we got it. So, blocks, please go into there. And concrete goes on the other side. Bam, bam. Yeah, we didn't need that. That was taking up space. Basalt. And now let's get ourselves some more voidstone. Apparently I pressed E. Why use free Tesseract? Use energy cables. Tesseracts are easy to work with. I could probably use cables. We could probably do that in the future as well. Depends on the bandwidth of them, I guess. We'll probably need the hyper transfer node. Why doesn't it let you press T? Says mine, dude. It's just a block. I said a block, I meant a bug. Oh, I also burped. A block in the stars says, now I am sub and on Twitch and on Patreon. Yeah, thank you so much for the support on there as well, dude. Do appreciate it. What are we looking for? No. Factory blocks, that's it. Right, I want to grab some more of those. Right, so let's go down below. Hi X, I really like the notification vid, says MQ37 Dragonfire. Yeah, I didn't have much time to record that one. Often what I'll do is I'll come on here and I'll go, hello everyone and welcome back to an... Oh, wait a minute, it's a live stream video, not an episode of Hermitcraft, and I was just like, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to record it again. Let's just get this done. Yes. Okay, we'll knock away these blocks and fill in all of that, and that'll be another bit. Actually, I say another bit done. I disabled this so we could get in there and sort all of this out, so let's do that. That water's going to get in the way, though. What we need is like a lowest point for it to flow to, and then it won't be so much of a pain to deal with. Because now it's behind us. Aha, you see what I did there? Behind us, in front of us. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sure it'll make sense to someone somewhere. Alright, all of this is very slow, I know, but needs to be done. Oh, well now I'm in the lowest point. Brilliant, I didn't think of that. And all the blocks are flowing to me. Just what I wanted. Alright, there we go. And it flows to me again. I think what we need to do is make the one next to us the lowest point, and then we should be okay. Nope, it still flowed to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Making a mess, probably. Again, my inventory is just rammed full of blocks. In there you go. As soon as I chuck them away, they just appear again. Apparently that's not the same type of slope. Hey X, what did I miss? Says Janville199. We have just been working on the room here. It's been a bit slow actually, it's been really slow, but it needs to be done and we're getting it done. Okay, what about all this on the front here? That bit's already been done actually, by the looks of it. Has it? Yes it has. I'm almost home so I can start playing, says a Block in the Stars. Awesome! I'm now wondering how you're getting home. I hope you're not driving and typing in a Twitch chat. That would be really bad. Kids, don't do that. Don't drive whilst typing in a Twitch chat. Some solid advice for you there. Right, I think we've almost got all the blocks. And Diamond Destroyer says, I went to skip ahead thinking this is a video. Yep, it is a live stream, not a video. I would like to... Oh, wait, that's a diamond spike. I'd like to skip ahead myself, but we have to do all of this. This is the stuff you don't see in, like, Hermitcraft episodes. Just running around forever doing all the little bits and bobs that need doing. Right. Let's fill this in carefully, just so we don't leave any bits behind, and we don't do anything silly like that, which we just did. Let's turn all of those into these ones. And on this side as well. Why do I need to pay to sub? Because subscriptions are not like on YouTube. It's not like, hey, you're subscribing, you follow on here to get notified of when I go live and stuff like that. And then subscriptions are a way to support me through the Twitch like streaming model. So it's not the same as a YouTube subscription basically. And that's why. Think of it as YouTube Red basically, but on Twitch. Assuming that, I think pretty much everyone knows how YouTube works here. Hi X, this is my first stream of yours, says, is it Jeremiah? Jeremiah04? I like that name a lot. I think, I probably didn't say it right, but I like the name Jeremiah, that's a cool name. That's the edge of our spikes, let's put a block back there. Alright, and all the water's going to flow around now. It might be wise to try and get all the... Oh, do you know what? Oh my god. If I use my head a little bit, we get this done faster. Ew, YouTube Red. YouTube Red, is that not popular? I've not seen a lot of hate towards it, to be fair. It was one of those things I was expecting to see, like, a lot of people say, "Bah, this is rubbish, YouTube is dead," but to be fair, there's not been a lot of that sort of talk. So what do you all think about YouTube Red then? Should I upgrade to Windows 10? I have Windows 7. I would say, James, no. I have been waiting to upgrade myself, but apparently there's some real privacy issues with it, and I've read stuff saying nope, the privacy issues are gone, then I've heard stuff saying nope, they're real. Supposedly, whether you like it or not, it's going to track what you do and send information about what you do to Microsoft, which some of you probably think is fine. What's wrong with that? But some of you probably understand that privacy is a really important thing and it shouldn't be treated in that way. Like, everyone should have their right to privacy. Yeah, and so apparently in Windows 10 you can go in, you can disable settings, but it will ultimately track you one way or another, is the idea. Even if you turn things off that track you, it still tracks you apparently. So I wanted to upgrade for a couple of reasons really, just to be up to date, for better performance, better boot times, and also I like the way it looked. It kind of looked like it might streamline working a little bit. Like, apparently it has a sort of inbuilt calendar feature, which I thought I could try and take advantage of. You see, there's calendar software out there, but if it's built into your operating system and it's sort of in your face a lot, you can really make use of it then. At least that's my opinion, because it will just be there, like right in the middle of the system. I don't have any more factory blocks. I need more factory blocks. James says, I like Windows 7. Maybe just stick with it then. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Another amazing rule right there. Okay, cobble, we've got tons of that now. Why am I looking at chisel? I don't know. Let's see, sticks, bricks, things that rhyme. Tesseracts have got to go back. Right, we probably need a fair bit more of this. Let's get 3 stacks for now. YouTube Red is going to be the end to YouTube because they're forcing American content creators to sign a deal for it, otherwise your videos will be taken down. No, that doesn't sound truthful in the slightest. They're not forcing YouTube content creators to make videos. They're probably like getting some of them to work with them to promote YouTube Red and do exclusive content, which is probably not the best of ideas. I mean, it seems if you're a small channel, that can be seen as an opportunity. If you're a big channel, that can seem like a good way to, you know, piss off people who don't want to pay to watch your videos. Like, if you haven't got a lot of watchers as it is, then it could be a great way to get started. But you know, they've signed up PewDiePie to that, I think, and that seemed like a bit of a bad move for a channel his size. Like, he's got nothing to lose, so why would he like pick to do something like that? You know. I mean, money's not a thing to a guy like that. It's not like he needs it. And he'll only, I guess, stand to lose some fans who want to watch the content, but it's all an opinion. YouTube Reds, for those of you asking in chat, is basically you pay to use YouTube Red and all ads disappear. And by the way, apparently YouTube have the technology to block ad blocker completely, which they're supposed to start doing. And this is just sort of a rumour that I've heard. They're supposed to start doing that with YouTube Red, so that'll make it easier to get people to go to that. So this on the ceiling could actually work, I think. I think that it's going to be very flat, but then maybe if we chuck in some little grills and bits that drop down, that would be real good. Oh man, digging this away is going to take forever. Because I have to fly to do it. Pewds is ridiculous, not in a bad way, says Dragarash. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, he's got a crazy energy, that guy. I don't have any ad blocker to support the YouTubers. It's not just YouTubers. The thing is, the ad block is like, ads are like the economy of the internet. You know, they keep so many websites up because they can advertise and earn money from it. So it's just, in general, ad blocker just hurts websites and the productivity of the internet, I guess you could say. May not be true in every single case, but you know, that's the thing to point out, really. And obviously it affects someone like me, but luckily it doesn't affect in like a crazy way, at least not that I know of. I guess you don't have any like statistics on YouTube to see who's using adblock or anything like that. And some people have got like legitimate reasons to use adblocker as well, like they're running on an old computer and ads slow it down and stuff like that, so there are good uses for it. Okay, that's all of that cleared. Companies are always going to be one step behind the ad blockers since they have to react to what ad blockers block, says MQ37 Dragonfire. Yes, that is true, because it's sort of like one and the same though. Ad blockers always going to be one step behind the companies if they choose to update frequently, because one always has to react to the other, really, is how it works. Okay, I reckon we should bang out this big square on the other side now. I should have probably got some more factory blocks. Give me a load of those and... oh, they're the ones we're building with. Those ones. Which will be them. Good, right. What I meant, X, is if they don't sign a deal to accept the revenue, then they get taken down due to YouTube wants a seamless service. Johor, absolutely not true. Again, just complete... Like, I've been in this YouTube community for a few years now. YouTube are notorious for being very faceless with their own community, you know? They sort of appear out of nowhere. Hey, we're doing this now. No one understands why, and then they disappear. Over time, they have tried to be more interactive with the community and communicate more, but they still haven't done a great job of it. And, you know, we've seen things like channels disappearing, and YouTube's nowhere to be found to help these channels that mysteriously vanish overnight, and stuff like that. And so they kind of have a bad rap that people perpetuate, and that's one of those moments where people look at YouTube Red and immediately assume the worst of it. And that's what happened in the Hermitcraft group. That's what happened with loads of YouTubers that I watched. They come out with these videos about it and just from day one say all this stuff about it that like really isn't true. We don't know any of it yet. You know, I haven't signed an agreement for YouTube Red. My channel hasn't been taken down or anything, so I don't know where all those like stories are being fabricated from, really, because the thing isn't even out yet, and people are already saying what's going to happen if people don't sign up for it and stuff. So it's a typical overreaction, and that overreaction comes from, like I said, all of those sort of events, YouTube's transparency and lack of like interaction with its own community, things like that. Kind of give it, let's say, like a credibility or a believability that YouTube would do that, when a lot of the time these things are sort of fabricated and overreactions. Like the layouts. How many times have you seen a video panicking about the layout? I think I even did one. I'm not sure if I panicked about it. I probably had my critiques. I probably tried to be a bit level-headed at the time. But I've seen YouTube go through 3 major shifts in the layout of channels, back from when you could customize it like fully, custom background, custom colored menus, put things in different places, all kinds of cool stuff. You had your channel comments on the front page, which I really liked, and every time they changed it, so many people said, oh, this is the death of YouTube, game over, you know, this is rubbish. And then nope, YouTube's still here, nope, everyone's happy with it. What about Bob building an army in the comments? What was that a reaction to? They changed something and then all of a sudden Bob and his army appear, and then before you know it, everyone's forgotten about it. Who remembers Bob and their army in the YouTube chat? Bob is building an army. Every single time, people just copy and pasting it over and over again. Who remembers that, eh? Let's grab this one right here and put these in. Google Plus. Yes, that Desmo. That's what it was about. Google Plus. In fairness, though, they sort of won because yeah, Google Plus has pretty much died. TBN Ready says, "Bye X, I have to go. See you later, buddy. Thanks for coming by again." Where's my chisel? Let's get my chisel out here and give me a big dose of that stuff. There we go. Bob Army. Bob Ross. Bob is love, Bob is life. Where does that quote come from? People say it over and over again. X, I also saw that you have an ad-free YouTube channel, says Ricky Media. I don't, believe it or not. I signed up for one, right? Here's what I did. I've noticed that things are really strange how people choose to perceive what people do, right? Now, when I did my ad-free channel, I was thinking I want to boost, you know, the amount of money that I'm earning because I want to move out. I've got goals. I need to earn more money to like achieve them. And I saw the ads-free channel as a really great way to give something back, to get something in return, that wouldn't really like cost anyone anything. You know, it was going to be like a couple of bucks until I found out that YouTube takes, is it 55% of the revenue? So let's say you gave me $2 for an ad-free channel. They get 55% of that. So for the sake of math, let's say it was $1. I get 45 cents that I've got to pay 20% tax on. I got to pay, you know, fees for the money being transferred to you, etc. All that kind of stuff. So next to nothing for it. But anyway, before I realised that's how much YouTube took. Anyway, the idea was sign up for this ad-free channel. Let everyone know about it. If if 100 people signed up for it, that would make like a really significant difference to me. And for them, it would just be a couple of bucks. It would literally be pennies a month, and they would have no ads on the videos, which is going to be nice because that means no mid-rolls, no ad before you start watching it. Anyway, I decided to launch the channel. I got a lot of hate. I got called a sellout. All kinds of drama went down around that video. Like, it really kicked up a fuss, and lots of other YouTubers came on and commented about it, and there's a bit of a stir because of it. And it was really bizarre. I sort of accepted it. I was like, yeah, okay, this is how people are going to react to this stuff. And what I find really interesting is how, like, I was offering something in exchange for money, and because it was, hey, watch the channel without ads, people reacted that in a particular way. When I did this whole Patreon thing, I got no hate at all. And this is because Patreon is like, set itself up with this image of help support content creators. And because it's essentially a very similar thing that was happening, because I used the Patreon platform, people reacted to it differently. It's really, like, kind of curious. What am I trying to say? It's just fascinating how people react to things. It shows you that people think about things very differently if they hear about it in a different way. I don't know. I hope you're all understanding what I'm rambling about. So I haven't finished the story. Why did I come back up here? Technical blocks. Right, we're going to take a quick crafting thing. Break. Whatever you want to call it. Iron and stone. Right, and we're running low on iron, right? And we're running low on inventory space. So 1 stack. My god, that is literally all we have. And then 1 stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, going back to what I was talking about. So I haven't finished the story. So YouTube sort of promoted this whole make an ad-free channel. They've now closed that down. So my ad-free channel that I had, that I put time and effort into promoting, it had all kinds of problems. Like, someone said to me, hey, I signed up to the ad channel, it's still showing ads, and there was no support, no help from YouTube to get that to work for them. So I had to sort of say, I'm really sorry, but like, there's nothing I can do for you. And then after a while, after a couple of months, they just said, oh yeah, we're shutting down the whole ads thing on YouTube. I also cannot hook it up to the second channel, which is another thing I wanted to do that they said you could do. So you could watch the second channel without adverts, and just YouTube, you message them for help. I've even got like reps that I can email, and they're just, I don't think they even know how to use their own website sometimes. So yeah, the whole idea was ad-free channel, and it was a complete disaster. And I think like 20 people signed up for it, and that was, oh, and a noise in my ear. And it is Silent Crimes. I have a sword waggle for you, my friend. Thank you so much for the epic support here on Twitch. This is like our 5th or 6th subscriber today. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, buddy. And I tell you what, when we get these new icons for the stream, it's going to be really awesome. We're going to have loads of them to use. Looking forward to it. Yeah, so that's that wall there, right, done. I think now what we should do is put these up here and focus on the middle bit. Alright, so we're going to do for the middle some of that, and then something else up there. I think we need something purpley. But what I will say right now is, oh, we're out of factory blocks again. We're out of damn factory blocks again. I'm going to go put the Tesseracts back in and get those running again. X, do you plan to do a full tour of your base on YouTube? This base, not really, because each episode sort of has gone over the different parts of the base. The episodes are really just about letting you know what I've done in the streams, I guess, and through watching those you can probably see the whole base. Right, we can sort of leave those alone for now, so I'm going to patch this up a bit. Right, and that looks really good actually. Yep, I'm liking that a lot. I do feel like this might benefit from something odd looking like that. Like it's locked to it or being held to it somehow. Maybe on this side like 2 instead of 1. I actually really like that. That's a small little detail that I think does a fair bit for it. Let's give it a try then. I love that wall design so much, says Exoskeleton. Awesome, glad you like it, dude. I like it too. I think it looks really cool. Okay, we'll fill all of that up. X, when 1.9's come out, will you do a vanilla let's play to try and kill the Ender Dragon? I'm just going to do stuff on Hermitcraft in 1.9. We have a group plan, which I probably mentioned before, but in case I haven't, I'm not going to talk about it. But it's going to be very fun. It will be mandatorily fun. You will have fun, or else there'll be consequences. No, it's going to be good fun. And going to be playing with all the hermits again because of it, I reckon. X, can you make it so you can remotely turn the spawners off? I could do that, but not right now. I'll do that another time, I think. Right, let's get some more of these ceiling blocks going on. And then figure out what are we going to put in the middle. Do you know what? I've got a feeling that bright void stone or bringing back one of those other textures might work here. Where's the middle? Middle is here. If we have a 3 like that... Ah, we can do something with this. Right, then something's going to drop out. Okay, so let's say we have 3... Ugh, don't go there. X, I am so addicted to the Xisuminati Modpack right now. Awesome, that's great. I went through that same addiction. In fact, I think I'm still going through it right now. Because this pack is awesome. Right. Let's get these blocks out of here. Okay, so when we come to the corner, we're not going to have much of a shape to work with, are we? Also, we're going to have a border here. Oh, that's something we've got to work on. Right, so we would have... This would come all the way along here. And then there'd be this sort of, at the moment, no man's land kind of area. Right. So where this one... Where that one ends... Where does the next one start? That's diagonal to that, so it should be there. I think that's what we'd have in the corner. And I think that kind of works actually, just having 2 of them tied together. Alright, so now we need a super cool block to hang out of that. Maybe it even goes down a couple of blocks, and I reckon that could be our ceiling. X, assume if you have voted in the Scottish referendum, what would you have voted for? I would have voted for separation because I think diversity and independence. I think diversity is a very strong thing. It's much better to decentralize power because then it's less likely or less possible to be abused. I think the more you centralize power, the more dangerous it is because whoever that power is in the hands of, they can do more damage with it. You know. But, you know, I don't know everything about politics, and someone I'm sure will listen to my opinion and tell me I'm wrong. Like, I'm not trying to have the right opinion, I'm just trying to have the best informed opinion I can have, and mine is that, of all the things I've seen, it seems like diversity is a very powerful thing. Like, obviously, in nature and evolution and, you know, survival, it's, like, clearly... Like, think about how many species of animals there are just existing out there. It's, like, stupid amounts, and it's a sign of, like, diversity creates strength for things to survive. I don't know. It's like things in nature reflect other things as well. I'm looking for a block we don't have. We're going to have to go get more of those building blocks again. Factory blocks right here. Okay, one there, one in that corner. Oh. The way you have to place these is so awkward sometimes, but every little detail counts, doesn't it? Cool, I think we've got our design for the ceiling down here. I do want to get some feedback though. Is it a bit too purple for that? that area. I feel like maybe we should pick a different block. In fact, I'm going to say now, I really do think I picked the wrong block there. Maybe the block we're holding right now would work. Like, as a ring up the top here. It's just a bit too bright, and we've sort of used purple a lot already. We're going to have to get more of them. Let's go get more factory blocks. X, can you do a series where you just read bedtime stories? I love your voice. Arbor, I could do that, but I don't know. I really don't. Also, try the lapis kale block for lighting. Oh, thank you so much for the iron. This one right here, that is really bright. I'm not sure about that, but thank you for the iron. Do appreciate that, bud. Who left that here? Where have they gone? Yeah, we were running a little bit low there. That reminds me, though, I do want to put the imaginary time block over there. Let's grab that thing. Once again, inventory full of rubbish. I kind of liked it when those farms were turned off when we were building there. Right, that wedge slope could be a different type of slope. And then it would stack with that. Bam, bam, bam. Right. What is next? Slow! Slow XP has turned up. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Have you been doing some drawing? I've got a feeling you have. Factory blocks is what we came over here for. I reckon about 3 will do. Right, so we've got the imaginary time block. We just need something to power it, which would be a receiver, which we don't have, or a tesseract or a node. Do we have a spare tesseract? We do. That'll do just fine. This is temporary. Place down 2 blocks, get more iron, and then leave. That's what we're going to do, I hope. Right, so is iron on top? I think that's iron. I'm pretty sure that's iron on top. Ugh. What I had to do is look at it, but I decided that standing on it would be the better option. So can you receive only? Oh, look at that. It's working immediately. Bam! Let's leave that running. Let's get ourselves more iron. It might even affect the one below. Let's see if it affects any of the other ones. Right, what else is going to get a boost here? Gold? You feeling it, gold? I don't think gold's feeling it. Doesn't look like it is. Hi, just came. What has X been doing? Says Lolop720. Been working on this room down here. Nothing else really today. It was a massive room. I think we've learned if we choose to do massive rooms, we're going to do massive amounts of building. So lesson learned right there. Save that for something a bit more special. Well, I guess we haven't done a big room like this yet, so this one was certainly warranted. Okay, let's remove these. Okay, what the heck did you just do, says Vascooter. I put down 1 block which speeds up time and another block on top of it which gives that block power. That's kind of the nature of modded. Very, very powerful blocks you can throw down. They do lots of things. Okay, let's... when I say it speeds up time, by the way, I mean like in a localized area, it increases the tick rate. Possibly it actually increases tick rate. Possibly it just does something similar or clever. I'm not sure what's happening technically. That one there, isn't it? Yep, that's the way to go for the ceiling, I think. That's gonna... yeah, the other one was a bit too bright. We also had that block suggested to us. That might have looked okay up here. It would have been very bright. Let's get rid of all of this. Why do you think Mumbo has more subscribers than you, X? I think, JPort, I think Mumbo does something very palatable to an audience that he's able to find through his videos. Like, you know, I've been around YouTube for a long time and you see how it works. Some people get videos into the engine that like feed them viewers, and then that can really help if you know what you're doing. As for me, I've never really been able to get those viral videos going, and so I kind of grow off of my own community, which is... it's interesting because, you know, if you look at different types of channels, they have different sorts of... why did I come over here? I have my food right here. Yeah, they have different sorts of... what is going on? Different sorts of channels. Like, I've always seen mine as one driven by the community, you know. I've got people that have been watching for a long time and they still stick around and watch, and we grow slowly but we grow steadily, you know. Which I think is good. Slow and steady wins the race, they sometimes say. Not that it is a race, but yeah, you know, Mumbo's got a sort of different vibe going on his channel. He's got a different way of doing videos, and it just means that like he hits a real niche for what he's doing. I may have hit my own niche, you know. I'd like to think I could improve what I do and grow better, but maybe I've already hit my niche and figured out how to do YouTube the way it works for me. I don't know. You never know, probably. Hopefully that made sense. Sometimes I think I ramble a bit, but I'm definitely trying to express something. Stotty Gaming says, your community is the best. Stotty, I agree completely. Yeah, it is the best, isn't it? It's just amazing. Nothing else needs to be said. But you guys are amazing, especially on the Sumo Plot World, whatever you want to call it, XVS. Like, that's a really great community right there. Loads of people playing together every day, getting along. It's really great. Okay. That was definitely the right choice to move to that block, I think. This room is looking absolutely great. I feel like this floor right here needs just a bit more. A bit more going on. Beasley Christian says, X, you and B00 are the first 2 people I subbed to back when I started playing in 2011. That's a really fantastic little story to share there, just because 2011 is when my channel started, so you must have been around for a long time, and like B00 is not a channel I was connected to. Yeah, Nobby, that's halfway there. It pops out too much. If there was a way we could soften it, like if there was a block we could drop underneath it to, or maybe we could like recess it up. Oh, here's what we should try. I hope I can take this with... Oh, look at that. It's very slow. It is very slow. Yeah, I just had an idea, sort of. Anyway, let's... where did the... Oh, I think I destroyed it. Well, that was brilliant. No, he's taking it out. Can you put one up there, Nobby? Just a little bit higher. 1 block higher. I am going to grab my chisel. And I've got a feeling this block here might help. Bam, like that. No, it's still, like, you'll still see it and it'll be too bright, but it's on the right track. Yeah, no, we're not going to use that, Nobby. Thanks for suggesting it. It's so plain, it needs to be duller and it needs to have a tiny bit of texture and then it's perfect. I tell you what though, those lamps would probably go really well there, but I don't want to configure loads of those. So... I reckon what we should do is a combination... Oh, yeah, a combination. What about these ones? Have we still got the block there? We have. So that's your light, that's the thing, and then that's that. Little bit of animation. I reckon we can make that even better. Actually, do you know what? If I'm going to do this... See, we could change some... Right, I am going all out experimental here with tons of stuff. If we change it to this one, I think... Let's put one there. That's... Oh. If that emits light, it's going to draw you to it. The way it changes colour doesn't fit in with everything else, so no. Let's change that back to the purple. And then let's try it again. Oh! Apparently, oh, okay. Okay, it does it later. Swap that over. Okay, and what about emitting light? Ugh. Fail. That is too light, but I like that block being there. And I'm not sure if I want to faff around with trying to make the light level lower, really. This song gives a calm and foresty feel. The song is called Colossal Forest, was the one that was playing before. Awesome math, yep. It is a song about a forest. Right, so without light and that block there, it's going to pop a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. I like that a lot. Lots of animations in this room. That's what we're going to go with. Bam. This is looking amazing. It really is. So let's crack on with the building. Right, those blocks go here. And they go all the way down the side. Can anyone join server, says Fluoro Octane. It's a patron-only server, unfortunately. That is the way this thing is done. Where is my hammer? There it is. I So many blocks to keep track of. Right, more mindless digging. And that's all dirt over there. Great. That'll take us forever to get rid of. I need some better tools soon, don't I, really? I think we're at steel at the moment. So the thing is, I don't have a farm for the other materials that are the best ones to use. Although, if we were to combine these with, like, flux modulator capacitors, whatever they're called, then they could be repairable through power. Maybe that should be a project to do soon. X, have you played Space Engineers? Arse in Duke. That's a nice username. Funny story for you. I have Space Engineers. I had it. I didn't even know I had it. I was contacting the company asking for a copy of the game to check it out, and I already had it. I found out today. I was looking in my inventory. In fact, no, I was looking at it on Steam thinking, I need to play this game at some time. And I was like, oh wait, I've got it like in my inventory. So yeah, Space Engineers is sort of on my list for a future to-do game. The only problem is, whatever game I'm going to balance for doing Minecraft really has to be a sit and play and record game, as opposed to a sandboxy plan, prepare and build kind of game. And I've got a feeling Space Engineers isn't that game, which is a shame, because the only thing I can really do alongside this is something like that. That makes sense. Set up some X-Neo machines. Moki Hunt, we are trying to avoid X-Neo, even though I said put it in the back. I was putting it in. Oh, I think Saber's been helping out over here. It looks like, yeah, I think he's been doing a bit of digging for us. Nice one, buddy. Though now you're logged out. Right, we're just going to make more of these rings and then really bring it together. So, in order to do that, we need the right blocks. Am I out of factory blocks again? That's bizarre. Oh my god. The amount of trips we've taken back to get rid of junk and stuff is silly. Space Engineers is sandbox, says Arsin Duke. Or Assassin Duke, even. Assassin Duke. I read it as Arsin Duke, and now I see it's Assassin Duke. Oh god. I apologise for butchering your name in the most unusual of ways. That's another icon we're going to have for the Twitch chat, by the way. Butchering names. I need to write these down. I'm starting the list today. We've got Bananas. We've got Olmadays. Evil X. What did I just say? Butchering names. Oh, I've got to remember all of them now. Noise in my ear. Chasing butterflies. Peeps, you've got to tell me all of them. All the little things we need icons for. Emotes, yes. Cup of tea. Cup of tea, indeed. Reminder, tea reminder. Drink your tea. Olmadays, we've got that on the list. Hand up in chat is another one we do. I'll write that one down. Hey X, have you thought of making an ender chest that links to your... Oh my god, dude. Dude, why? You make me facepalm. So, is it Mumbleys65? Wow, the chat just blasted past that. Says, why haven't you made an ender chest to link? I have made one, and I forget every single time to use it. This is why I'm terrible at modded. Okay, let's chuck all of those in there. Let's chuck in the marble. Thanks for that, man. Oh, we need a derp sumer, obviously. Would have been perfect right now. Derp sumer. So I'm reading chat right now. We've got most of the ones people are suggesting. Dying from crafting. I might do that one. Ender pouch, not ender chest. Yes, I know what you were saying. I said it wrong. X-Raid emoticon. I like that one, yeah. X-Raid, yep. Space Engineer is Minecraft in space. The fun thing about it, though, is that you don't need as much planning. As long as your ships don't crash and burn due to poor design, you're good to go. That sounds cool. Is it grindy, though? And we got another subscriber here. Oh my days. Today has got to be a record-breaking day. This is what, like number 7 or 8? Photon Burst Live has subscribed. Thank you so much, buddy. Here's a sword waggle for you. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. Awesome. Really do appreciate it. That's great. Let's go in here and get our factory blocks. 1, 2, 3. We're probably going to use all of those and that little one right there. Why not? So I was looking for that type. Bam. And now we can go build the rest. Let's do it. Face desk, face palm. I think that sort of wraps into Derp Sumo. Omadays is on there. Sub hype. We don't have a sub hype one specifically. I think noise in my ear kind of. Oh, fancy. Quantifies that. Oh look, Saber is helping out. Cheers, buddy, man. Really do appreciate that. That helps so much. Bam. And now we can get all of these done. Okay, so 2 of those little blocks. Oh, wrong one. And we need to use the pick. We need faster tools, we really do. It's going to look really good as we start to fill in all the gaps. That being said, these gaps over here need filling in. Yes, they do. How long left at Sumas? Let's see. Probably about half hour. I want to get this room finished. I've got a feeling, though, we'll get all of it but the far side done. Man, I need like an all-in-one tool by now. I just don't want to spend the streams crafting, which is what most of those tools are going to involve doing, just crafting stuff. Like, one of them has like 72 Nether Stars. 2, 3. Okay, any more icon suggestions? Sword Waggle is one, I'll write that down. I don't know how many there are in total, or how many you're allowed to have, but having all of those would be really great. Some really good suggestions. So basically derpy things that I do on a regular basis that can become our own little like mini memes in chat. You need an emote for when it's time to eat. Yes, yes I do. Eat. We already have one of those actually. Oh no, it got rejected. Yeah. They said Mojang claimed copyright on it. And then Dinnerbone said, like Dinnerbone even helped me out and said no they didn't. And then Twitch never got back to me about it. They're like, nope, copyright. I was like, oh, whatever. Yes, because it used an apple from Minecraft and Twitch detected the apple and said, ah, copyright. Which is totally ridiculous. Oh my god, I've got to get rid of all of these again. I think we'll just do to this corner for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Oh no, one left over. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then it links up on this corner, right? And now it's in line to work with that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Man, this room looks great, doesn't it? Welcome back, emotes. I don't think welcome back is quite a thing in stream. Facepalm will come under Derp Sumo. Omadays is on the list. Tea Reminder is on there. Eat Reminder is on there. And, oh my god, what is this? Do we have a count today? We need a count, because this is crazy. We've had lots of subscribers and resubscribers, and now Leah Leia 164 has become a subscriber. Thank you so much for your subscription, Leah. Do appreciate it. Here's a little sword waggle for you. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream, and thank you again for the epic support. It's really great. Oh, this is so cool. We've probably, with all the new subscribers we've had over the recently weeks, we've probably unlocked quite a few new emotes or spaces for them, but I haven't checked in ages, so I might do that after the stream if I remember. Noise in my ear emote. Yep, we've got that one down. You forgot to light up those center blocks, X. The ones that I'm placing right now are not to be lit up, so I'm not sure as to which ones you're referring. Center blocks. No, all the ones that would have been lit are lit so far, I think. Game crashed. Wow, that happened yesterday's stream as well. Don't panic, peeps. It'll come back. When you hit 10 subs, can you stream for a longer time, says Awesome Math. That could be a thing, couldn't it? But at the same time, I'm a little worried about my voice, because man, every time I stream, like, my voice gets really strained. And sometimes I like hit a groove and I can talk for ages and it's fine, but like today, it's like a bit of a strain on my voice, so I don't want to overdo it. Like 2 hours is good. But I definitely need to work on that. It just feels like some days you go to it and your voice is like ready for it, and I don't know what it is that like makes it happen that way. Maybe it's some water. I should drink some more water. No Rain says make it panic. Gaza384 says tutorial. Absolutely. We could have like a train on that one. A tutorial train. Okay, awesome. Thanks for the ideas, peeps. I think we've got a coherent list there. And I want some more water. That was good. Oh, I just fell down, didn't I? Nope, that's not how you get to the thing. Bam! Put that back. I have no idea what caused us to crash. That's actually happened since the update a couple of times now. So maybe it has something to do with that. Oh no, we got more of those blocks. Good stuff to come back to the inventory. Use mints, they help clear your throat. Thing is though, I can't eat a mint while I'm streaming. At least I don't think I can. Maybe I could, who knows. Right, is that actually in the right place? To me that sort of looks... Oh no, it probably is in the right place. Yeah. Probably is, okay. We just removed more blocks. Over here, right. This room is looking absolutely glorious, isn't it? It really is. Okay, next thing we need is some more Z-Tones glass. Let's go figure out how to make that. We're going to do something on this side, but I think what we might keep is just this going all the way around. And then that means the floor's done. Hey, X, is game crash an emote? The Doctor MS? Probably not. I don't think that one will be an emote. You must ask yourself, do you believe I can? Maybe. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Hi X, what have I missed, says Jenna. A fair bit actually. A fair bit of stuff and also things. Let's get rid of all of this junk. Which we didn't need to come back to do, but we actually came here to craft as well. Okay. Z-Tones glass. Recipe. No. Recipe. Bam. Didn't work. Recipe. That stuff and that stuff we can do. I think I'm going to temporarily chuck some things into this chest though. That looked like a smart... I'll tell you what, pressing R to organise your inventory kind of helps you probably sort out the junk as well, doesn't it? Okay, let's go get 8 stacks of this stuff, as you can see. Full cash over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam. This time, let's be smart. Let's press R and Shift. Oh my god, I need to remember to do that more often, don't I? I really do. Oh god, that makes things so much quicker. I really need to get in the habit of doing that. That is ridiculous. I can really see like how people can get a little bit ragey for me not doing that, because that is kind of ridiculous how quick that is in comparison. Let's swap all these over to 15. Bam, and let's get ourselves the Void Stone ready. Gonna turn all this stuff to the dark one. There it is, skull. Didn't I just put... Oh, it's the chisel again. Right, we're gonna need some more of that dark Void Stone. Last 2 stacks, let's take them. It's actually called skull, but I keep calling it dark. Ow, there we go. There's Nobby with his fairy wings. He's trying to go down, but it looked like it was lagging a little bit. Okay, let's just go into this room over here. So the random things you'll see in these corridors, eh? Oh man, look, they're all made out of different blocks. They've gone round whacking it with a chisel. Now it's going to fill up the inventory. Oh, Nobby's helping out. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate that. That's great. Let's go and put down 3. Oh, and he's even helping out with that as well. Okay. Do you want me to chuck you some blocks? Oh, my magnet's going to pick it up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right, let's use the Builder's Wand. And, yeah, like that. All the way back along here. Oh my god. I don't want to click on top by mistake. That would be horrendous. We need an undo button for that, if ever. Cool. Right, all of that's been done. Now all the way over to here. Oh, that's 4 wide. That's too much, isn't it? This bit over here can be 4 wide because the wall is back an extra 1. Let's leave it like that for now. Yeah, let's leave it alone. Just put that back by 4. Look at that, Nobby's blooming doing loads of it for us. Cheers, buddy. I think he's brought his own blocks as well. Crazy. We'll get this thing done in no time now. Okay, and I've got more glass. Isn't that no? No, that is 15. That's the right one. Okay. Bam. There we go. And we need a row of that, and then a row of that. Sweet. Teamwork. Nice. Okay, the floor is done. Now let's get the ceiling done. Let's do all of this. Actually, the ceiling on this side is going to be a little bit different because it's not going to connect in the same way to whatever's on the opposite side. Woo! I was just checking the channel when I saw it. Woo! Live stream more often, says Penguinos Gaming. I've been live streaming for the last hour and 45 minutes, buddy. If you follow me here on Twitch, you'll get an email when I go live. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll get notifications. And if you follow me on Facebook, you'll get a post. So if any of those are quicker, you can catch the streams earlier on. The music we're listening to is Crinkles, and the song is called Finally Home. And it does actually sound like we've been on a long journey and we're finally home. It really does. That's one of the things I really like about Crinkles is like it really does get the right name for the song. But the song isn't, you know, it isn't like a special name or anything. It's like a very descriptive name, like Autumn Forest or Coming Home. Alright, that is looking good. So let's fill in this stuff around here, and then we use my ender pouch. That doesn't go there. Okay, so we're going to press F, open up the ender pouch if we could, and then chuck in. Right, let's press R this time. Oh, do you know what? It doesn't rearrange your hotbar. That's actually extremely smart. Now we can get rid of all the ones we don't want, and they're nicely grouped together. And there's ones we don't want down there. Brilliant. Death by crafting emote. I don't think we're going to add that one. That was like a one-off thing. That's not. It almost could be a regular thing, but we don't want it to be a regular thing, do we? Right. So what are we going to do? We've got to do something spectacular over on this side. And I think I want to do something different somewhere over here. And I'm not sure how I'm going to make it work. But we'll try and figure it out. If I start... See, I'm thinking about something. I can't really like visualise very well at the moment what I want to do. I've got an idea. I think the way I originally wanted to do it won't look very good. Someone's giving me TNT. I don't want TNT right now. I feel a little bit nervous having that on me. Well, all of this looks really good, doesn't it? It definitely turned out good. How are we going to do this last bit? I have not got many ideas. But I think we'll just play around with the one idea that I do have then. Right, let's get half of those on that one, half of them on this one. We'll take some slopes. I want to build with some of them. So, oh, I don't want to change the slope though. Just a normal slope. And those blocks. Right, let's finish putting in these patterns. I was just thinking, what would I call this song? But I'll see it and then I'll go, that's a perfect name for it. But right now, I can't really think of anything. This one is called... Oh, it's Still Finally Home. And now I've looked at the name of the next song. We'll play that game later on. Guess the name of the song with Crinkles. So who can guess the name of this one? That sounded very much like... Moonlight Sonata for the beginning. Actually, that's a song right there. Oh my days, Moonlight Sonata. If you have not heard that song, you need to hear it. It's absolutely beautiful. It sounded like that for a second at the beginning. Yeah, that piano. Yeah, that 3-note piano bit kind of sounds like it. Right, so what I was thinking is that we could have some big sloped one-off sections like this coming back over here. And I'm really not sure if it's going to look good, so I'm going to need some feedback. But it will look something like this. Let's make 2 of them for starters. And then let's put the slopes on. Okay. Oh, it don't look too bad, but I really feel like that's gonna look really kind of odd. But here's the thing, we can do a lot with this wall over here. You know, we could cut it off in a different place, do a different pattern. I think we're going to give this one a shot. Let's build one more section. Let's also fill in this cobble up here, because I don't like having those gaps. Them gaps ain't good. Right. Junk items can go there. And basalt. There we go. It looks fine. It probably does, doesn't it? Also, it's not going to go in the corner very well. Which makes me think if we made it 1 block shorter, it would. Okay, let's make it 1 block shorter so we can have it in the corner as well. So what are people saying then? Music is too loud, emote. No, we're not going to have that. The music's fine. The song is called Awakening. It's not actually. It's not called Awakening, but good guess. I think Awakening works. It's called Fragile Mind. And there's definitely an air of fragility to it. Which I guess you could sort of associate with waking up in a little bit. It's a bit more vulnerable of a state, so there's some sort of like relevance there. Let's chuck these down like that. Yes, smaller looks better, and it's going to work better. Who's got some junk blocks? I'm out of junk blocks. Nobby, if you got some and could chuck them up here, that would be great. And I'm going to fill that gap in. I'm assuming he's watching. He probably is. If he's not, he's a wizard, because he seems to know what I'm doing. I get the name, says Penguino's Gaming. Good stuff. Which name? I'm not sure what we're talking about. The song or something else? What are you building, says Flexumic. We're just building... like a big old room for our mob farm. That's literally it. This song reminds me of Elfen Lied. No idea if anyone watched that anime. I know I got a friend who's watched that one and really likes it. I haven't seen it myself. Oh, I looked at the name. I looked at the name of the song. I wasn't supposed to do that. I think Nobby just filled it in. Cheers, buddy, if you did. Yeah, he did. He knew what was going on. All right, so all of it. Yeah. Oh, not with those blocks though. Nobby, use no. Use junk blocks. It's all right. I always fill in with like cobble, basically. That's how I do it. Okay, so we have to now just do those, really. Fill all this in. And I think, so far, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, that looks fine. Right, now how are we going to push that back into something else? We can do something really cool with this. I think we can do something very cool with this. We just need to be careful and make sure we do something right. So we can't go really back into that wall. We could actually get away with a little bit of going back into that wall, because I was just thinking we can make a circle with something dropping down. But no. So our wall is going to go on here. Let's say come out by 1 block. Oh, they take so long to break. Right. So we come out like this. We might even continue the slope. That doesn't actually look so great. That really doesn't look so great. Right, we'll take that back. We always knew that X was one of those Xisuminatis. No, Illuminati. Oh my god, I called it Xisuminati. Not quite sure how to say. Arctic Noah is the name. X, I have a question for you. What are those? What are those? What are those? I got a question for you. What was that thing I was looking at a minute ago? What was it? Right. We've used some of that. Wasn't there some other crazy stuff going on that we could have used? Maybe heart canisters. That's a project we could do. Yeah. We We need to make some more of those. Wasn't there one of these that we could possibly have used? No. That one, the bricks, not terribly impressive. Nor was that for what we want, really. Gonna have to come up with something. That's the wrong way. That is the wrong way if ever. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing a bit of something in my mind, in my mind's eye. But I kind of want to get away from what we've already used a fair bit. Actually, I'll tell you what, there was one block that we could probably use a bit more. And that is this one. Right, gonna just leave that empty for a second. Right, if we go down and around. How is this gonna look? So that's not terribly bad, in my opinion. It kind of breaks a little bit from the purplish, which I was trying to keep going. But I'd say that's kind of where we want to go. Right, so then what we need is something bright that's going to pop out. It's going to jump out and grab you. I think I might go for some more of that, but for now... How does that look? There's potential. There's potential where we're going with this. X, aren't you a big fan of purple blocks? ADVM B445, we are intentionally using purple in here. Nobby, if you have any like spare junk blocks that you could chuck in the back, that would be awesome. Just to fill up that space, that would be great. Right, what I don't like is the way that it sort of goes all the way... Oh, wait a minute, I've got an idea. Actually, no, my idea would be probably kind of difficult to pull off now that I think about it. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I thought this one was the last one, but it's not. Oh, don't look at the song name. I'm not looking at the song name. I'm intentionally not looking at the song name. So we see if we can play this game. While I'm streaming, I'm probably going to find it tricky to do. Alright, let's say we go with this for now. We say, okay, we're going to go with that. What can you do with this? This is... Ugh! Ugh! Get away. Okay, this song is at first making me feel like I'm in a town. This could be anything. Right, but then the free at the bottom is going to be like straight into the ground, which means all of this, if it looks good with that there, it might line up or it might not. That doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry, but that bit at the bottom just don't look right. There's got to be a different block down there. So let's just do that for now. Weird things flying at me. Game crashed again. What's going on? The song also changed. I said a town, didn't I? That name of that song was Out for a Stroll. Not bad. Not bad. A Day in the Village, name of the song. It wasn't. Skiing. Oh, we got a new subscriber here on the channel. Gaza384 has subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription, buddy. Do appreciate the support. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't give you a sword waggle. We'll have to wait for that. But thank you. I do hope you're enjoying today's stream. A block in the stars says, I also crashed. Maybe something's crashing the server then, if you're on. Let's see how many people are on the server. 8. Oh, maybe it is just me. But we are crashing too much. And we fall down. Right, we're back. Oh, and another noise in my ear. Let's read that one in a second, because I need my flight. then I need to say, thanks Gaza, here's a little sword waggle for you. And we've got a donation here from Gaming Twist saying, thanks for being the best inspiration I could get, and keep going. Thank you so much for the donation, buddy. Really do appreciate it. I'm glad you were inspired by what we do here. Nobby, no, that block, oh, I can't work with those flat colours. I appreciate the suggestion though, but no, that's not going to work there. But that does remind me, we need to put lighting in this area, so something to be considered. So what I was trying to do before we crashed... Oh, there they are. Those blocks are what I'm looking for. I was going to put this in a big square like we'd sort of already done. In fact, you know what? If we're going to put a light there, that's not the block to go with. I think we need something to contrast it a little bit. Let's have a look at those factory blocks. We've used probably too many of those so far. And am I running out of them? I really am. Like, what if we were to bring these ones back yet again? That kind of works, actually, in my eyes. So then we would do carpenters with light on those ones, and it should all tie together. Nope, that's not the way to do it. So that brings some light into it. Awesome. Purple Glowstone says, Pacey Willems. We've already used that here. I don't think it actually worked there. Oh my god, we could have used carpenters here. I bet that's going to look better, and I'm going to change... Oh no, what have I done? I made a mess. I bet this is going to look better, and I'm going to change my mind. I'm calling it now. Hey. Can I... Why can't I place there? It's not letting me place there. Let's say we break that and go bam, bam. Bam. No. Go away. Right. Put that there. Break that. Right, so apparently putting carpenter's blocks on glass is going to be a pain. That's definitely better, but I might go back and change all of that later. I might just do that. Okay, let's focus on our wall pattern here then. I think what we're going to do down the bottom is fill it in with all of this stuff, just going all the way to the bottom, up to that gap. Right, so I need a ton more factory blocks by the looks of it. A ton more factory blocks. Let's go craft some. Anyone else? Oh my god, the game has crashed again. Right, that's fascinating. It's getting faster now, perhaps. I tell you what, if it crashes quickly again, we'll probably call it at that. In fact, we've been streaming for 2 hours. I should probably call it that, shouldn't I? Let's see. Name music equals Holy Queen, says Flippino. It is Underwater Prison. If you just said Evil Queen, I think I could have gone for that. I wouldn't say I'm getting an underwater vibe, more of an eerie, mysterious vibe. Which the underwater can be for a lot of people. It's been 2 hours, Asuma says Zapdos. Yes, it has. It has indeed. Right, let's log in and go craft those factory blocks. This time we'll use that thing that we did before that was amazing and helped us so much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're down on some of that already. Brilliant. It's got to be in my inventory though, so we've got loads of junk to get rid of. Off you go, 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 off you go. And you. And you. Right, so now we type in down here, factory. It's a fact that we are looking for the factory. 32 of each. Oh, I must have not pulled out enough. Wow! Pulled out enough of a particular block type there. Okay, all of that can go in. Then we'll take all that. That is a ridiculous amount of blocks you get from those ones. Okay, let's load up a stack of that. And a stack. And the other one, there it is. There we go, we got it. Okay, I can't fly again. Yep, that'll be this thing. Cool, so what happens if we fill in all of this from the bottom up? I think that looks kind of cool. I reckon that kind of works, you know. Just about works. Not as crazy as the other side, but I reckon it works. So let's do it over the entrance here and see how that comes together. Because it covers up that bit, doesn't it? Yeah, there's quite a big segment here that we can fill in. So that's the entrance. Ties in nicely. Oops. Yep, all of that's good. Alright, and then we put in these, those, and them. Where are them? There they are. Right, and this should be this wall, sort of like sussed out now. Not finished, but sussed. Yeah, I reckon that looks pretty awesome for that one over there. It's different, but it looks seriously cool. I like that a lot, I really do. I think it looks great. Also need to get rid of this down here. Got all of this glowstone. So glowstone, cobblestone in the way. Oh wow, X, you're still going. I am still going. Believe it or not. I could probably keep going as well. Let's fill in this little bit though and then take a step back again. And there's one missing right there. Bam, there we go. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like that a lot. Needs to be finished, but that'll get done with time. So that's going to be it from me this stream. Oh my god, over 2 hours. We're getting better at this, aren't we? But I do need to take a break and all that stuff. So, as always, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and resubscribed today. It's been epic. We had lots of people subscribing. It was amazing. So thank you for all the support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking follow. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. And this video will be uploaded to the second channel at some point if Twitch decides to allow me to do that or not. And there's a random odd factory block over here that needs to be changed. So, as always, we're doing a raid. That means I'm going to go look for someone. Have I run out of the other block type? I think I have. Right, I'm going to go look for someone else. Blah, 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 blah. Words. I'm going to look for someone else to raid. So if you want to be a part of that, stick around. And let's go see who is live. Come on. Bam. There we go. Right, I'm just on my browser, loading up other bits and bobs. Okay, let's see who is live. Okay, no one in Hermitcraft is live, so we'll go over and see if another channel in Minecraft is live. And they're not live. Okay, so I've got no one to raid today. Sorry, that's going to be it then. You know, I like to raid channels where I know what they're doing, so that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.